Thank you, Madam President. I know what a break from sequence it is to be offered the opportunity to speak to you today, and I deeply appreciate this honor. I met Jim Head, this young man over here, professor of geological sciences, back in the late 1970s when we were baby astronauts. We had just joined NASA, and they were going to cram us through a condensed 1 year of graduate study for astronauts course. Jim's job was to take sort of everything about planetary remote sensing and earth sciences, cram it into 3 weeks, and stuff it into our ears. In the years following that, we became co-investigators on a synthetic aperture radar I took along on my first shuttle mission. Together, we studied everything from the way radars work to the geology of Death Valley and the remote plains and mountains of Venus and Mars and Antarctica. And so that brought me to this campus a number of times in the early 80s. And every time I was here, however short or long, I felt something special. It was clearly an exciting and vibrant place, someplace that felt just right to me. This trip, this short weekend, though it's been 15 years, I think I got my finger on what that was. And you've been hearing about it from the student orators today. It is the ethos of Brown, your commitment to integrative, experiential learning, the permission your campus, your college, and you give each other, the urging, in fact, to explore and explore boldly the world here on campus and in Rhode Island, the world far beyond these gates, the wild idea, and the supposedly well-settled fact. To learn about it, to probe it, to question it, to debate it, to go out and to come back here and examine it together. Sometimes this produces illumination, sometimes transformative discovery. And what felt so right to me about this is that I was blessed to go to an institution with a similar ethos on the left coast of the United States. And thank heavens I did, because I would not stand here before you today if I hadn't been at a place like Brown. I started university as a language and linguistics major, urged and challenged to go explore the sciences before I resolved with certainty that that was my best path. And I found oceanographers and earth scientists in whose lifestyle and in whose passion for inquiring the outdoors, I saw, in fact, exactly the life I had dreamt of living since I was a little girl. More importantly, when I marched up to one of them, a 17-year-old girl, freshman, French major at a time that women were not in the earth sciences, and said, "These classes have really excited me and I'm not sure why. What do you guys do?" He did not dismiss me with disdain back to the French department. He invited me into his world with excitement and passion and just contagious delight at the exploration and discovery. And then he also showed me how to build a bridge across the chasm that lay between my 17-year-old, not entirely confident French major self and the earth scientist I had just begun to dream of becoming. This is the same kind of place that it formed you over these past 4 years. This ethos is embedded in this place, in this green, in your leadership, in your faculty, in each and every one of you, and in all of the alums that you marched past today. And you are now a part of that grand and deep and rich Brown line. Take these ideas, take this passion, turn it into action, turn it into service, turn it into purpose that helps shape the world. I thank you very much for the honor you bestow on me today, but more deeply, I thank you truly for the privilege of joining the Brown community. Congratulations, class of 2015.